Hello everyone, it's me Uncle Jan. Today I am going to read All Aboard Level 6, Chapter 2. The Magic Spell. Activity 1, look at the picture. How does the woman feel? Yeah, she feels horrible. Activity 2, read and listen. Find a secret message. Matt was looking around the strange room when a woman came in. That's my grandma, said Edward. Let's go back, said Megan. What's going on? Said Edward's grandma. I was reading the newspaper when I heard voices. How did these children get here? I don't know, said Edward. I was playing soccer when the closet door opened and they walked in. Edward's grandma went to the table and picked up a book. This is my book of magic spells. Were you using it? I can't remember, said Edward. Come on, tell the truth, said his grandma. I'm sorry, said Edward. I was lonely. I wanted some friends, so I used magic. Don't get angry with me. Activity 3, write sentences. Number 1, Matt, you draw a line to connect the right parts to make a sentence. Matt was looking around the room, blah, blah, blah. Edward's grandma, blah, blah, blah. Page 13, Lesson 2, Activity 1. Read and listen to the story, then act it out. There used to be a school by the river, but it closed last year. My grandma used to teach magic at the school. Now she doesn't have a job. I used to have a lot of friends, but when the school closed, all the other families moved away. I feel sorry for you, but we have to go back to our school now. It isn't as simple as that. We can undo Edward's spell without the golden key. The golden key can undo any spell in the world. Where is the golden key? That's the problem. Nobody knows. It used to be in the school library, but when the school closed, the key disappeared. Activity 2, correct the sentences. Use used to, 뭐뭐 하곤 했었다. When we use used to, it refers to do something in the past continuously, but doesn't do it now. Then we use used to, okay? Number 1, there is a school by the river. Number 2, Edward's grandma has a job. 3, she teaches magic at the school. 4, Edward has a lot of friends. 5, golden key is in the school library. Page 14, vocabulary. Number 1, complete the chart using these words and phrases. In the summer, in the morning, in July, in 2003, at 4 o'clock, at midnight, at 10 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, on weekends, on Friday, on Monday, on Sunday, and so on. Activity 2, complete the sentences using in, at, on. Number 1, Columbus arrived in America in 1492. Christmas is in blah blah. My birthday is blah blah blah. The school week starts blah blah blah. Our long vacation starts maybe in the summer. I usually go to bed blah blah blah. Activity 3, read and complete and listen and sing. Happy days. Sunday, Monday, happy day. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy day. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. Rocking all week with you. This day is ours. Won't you be mine? Oh, happy day. This day is ours. Oh, please be mine. Oh, happy days. Hello, sunshine. Goodbye, rain. She's wearing my high school ring on her chain. She's my steady. I'm her man. I'm gonna love her all I can. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. Oh, happy days. Page 15, Lesson 4. Activity 1, History. Read and number, then listen and check. Houdini was born in Hungary in 1874. He had 4 brothers and sisters. When he was 4 years old, the family moved to the USA. Houdini used to tell people that he was American. In 1892, Houdini started performing magic tricks with his brother. When they were working in New York, Houdini met a woman named Beth. 2 weeks later, they got married. Houdini and Beth performed the magic tricks together and traveled around the world. In May 1900, Houdini and Beth went to Europe. Houdini was performing a lot of tricks and earning a lot of money, more than $2,000 a week. He used to escape from chains and boxes, often underwater. The people loved it. Houdini then went back to the USA. In 1918, he performed one of his most amazing tricks. He made an elephant disappear. Houdini was a very popular performer and a movie star too. He died on October 31st, 1926. Activity 2, look at the pictures. Talk about Houdini's trick. Number 1 was handcuffed. 2 was put in a box. Number 3 was nailed shut. Number 4 was put in a river. Number 5, escaped. Page 16, Lesson 5. Activity 1, read, then complete the sentences. Victor is a vet. He works in a clinic and takes care of sick animals. He always wears a white coat at work, but Victor didn't used to be a vet. When he was 19 years old, he was a magician. He used to perform magic shows at the Palace Theater. He used to wear a gold jacket. He didn't used to earn a lot of money, but he enjoyed his work. Victor used to live in a very small apartment near the station. He used to sit in his apartment and read books about magic. Now he lives in a big house near the ocean. He doesn't read books about magic anymore. He reads magazines about science. Victor enjoys his job as a vet, and he earns a lot of money, but he still thinks about magic tricks sometimes. Number 1, he didn't used to work in a clinic. He used to work in a theater. Activity 2, choose then complete. Number 1, this is the coat that he wears now. This is the jacket that he used to wear. Pronunciation. Listen and complete with the letters B and V. Then listen and repeat. Victor is the vet. Victor the vet borrowed the Victoria's basketball. Victoria bought Victor a very beautiful basketball for his birthday. Page 17, Lesson 6, Activity 1. Read. Choose true or false. Hannah, when I was younger, I used to be scared of the dark. I thought there were monsters under my bed. I wanted to check, but I was too scared to look. I always kept a flashlight next to my bed. I'm not scared of the dark now. Austin, I used to believe in magic. My uncle used to do magic tricks for me. He used to make coins disappear from his hand and appear behind my ear. I thought he was a real wizard, but now I know that they were just tricks. Medicine. I used to talk to my teddy bear when I was 5 years old. His name was Charlie. I used to tell him about everything. My older brother used to laugh at me, but I didn't care. I still have Charlie in my cupboard, but I don't talk to him now, of course. Activity 2, ask and answer. Did you used to believe in magic? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. Box, we got some believe in magic, believe in Santa Claus, talk to a teddy bear, cry a lot, fight your brother or sister, have a favorite toy. Activity 3, write about yourself. Writing tip, remember you can use but to join sentences together. My older brother used to laugh at me. I didn't care. My brother used to laugh at me, but I didn't care. Okay. Page 18. Lesson 7, Activity 1. Read and listen to the story. Joan of Arc. Part 2. When she was a young girl, Joanne used to listen to stories about a wizard named Merlin. In one story, Merlin makes a prediction. If France is ever in trouble, he says, a young woman from a forest will save the country. Perhaps she was the young woman. Joanne thought. France was certainly in trouble, and her village, Domremy, was in a forest. In 1422, the French king died. According to their agreement, the France should now belong to the English king. But the English king died in the same year. Who would be the king of France now? The French king's son Charles said that he was the new king, but he couldn't become the king without the traditional ceremony. This ceremony used to take place in the cathedral in Reims. Unfortunately for Charles, the English army controlled Reims, so he couldn't go there. The prince couldn't become king. In 1424, English soldiers attacked the village where Joanne lived. Joanne and her family had to leave their home. They escaped from the English soldiers and went to live in another village. The English army attacked more and more parts of France, and they controlled most of the country. Charles still wanted to be the king, but first he would have to beat the English army, and he was too strong. By 1429, the situation looked hopeless for Charles and for France. At the time, Charles did not know that a simple girl from the countryside would change history. Activity 2. Answer the question. Number 1. What was Merlin's prediction? Number 2. Why couldn't Charles become the king of France? 3. Why was the situation bad for France in 1429? The end.